Welcome to Rethink Your Perspectives blog, your trusted space for unlocking potential, empowering mindsets, building productive habits, and boosting motivation. This episode is sharing why productivity matters more than ever in today's ever-changing world. Don't forget to join the mailing list for weekly updates and powerful tools to support your growth by taking a look at the website. We hope you get some benefit from these blog posts, and we would love to hear your thoughts. Don't hesitate to like, share, and comment at the links at the bottom of the post. So why productivity matters more than ever in today's world. The world of work has changed faster in the past 5 years than in the previous 50. Technology, hybrid working, and global connectivity have transformed how we live and perform, and with that shift, the meaning of productivity has evolved too. So why productivity matters now more than ever isn't about doing more for the sake of it. It's about adapting to modern pressures, redefining success, and building habits that help us thrive rather than burn out. Let's explore how expectations have changed, why hustle culture has gone too far, and how a balanced, mindful approach to productivity can create more freedom, not less. How technology and hybrid working have changed productivity expectations. In the digital age, work follows us everywhere. With a smartphone in every pocket and apps for everything, the boundaries between on and off time have blurred. Hybrid and remote working, once a luxury, are now the norm for millions, especially since COVID. But while flexible working can increase efficiency, it also brings new challenges. The pressure to appear constantly available, such as replying to messages at all hours, joining endless video calls, juggling home life mid-meeting, has quietly raised the bar on what being productive actually looks like. In business, this shift has changed the metrics too. Productivity in modern life is no longer measured solely by hours worked or products produced. It's about adaptability, creativity, and emotional intelligence. Qualities that technology can support but never replace. Companies that understand this are rethinking how they define productivity growth, focusing less on output alone and more on employee well-being, collaboration, and innovation. The danger of hustle culture versus healthy productivity. Social media often glorifies busyness, the rise and grind mindset that celebrates long hours, side hustles, and constant motion. On the surface, it looks like ambition. In reality, it's a fast track to burnout. Hustle culture tricks us into believing that our worth is tied to our output. It rewards visible effort over meaningful progress and encourages people to sacrifice rest for results. But sustainable success doesn't come from working 16-hour days. It comes from working smarter with intention. Healthy productivity is about rhythm, not relentless motion. It's the balance between focused effort and purposeful rest. When you slow down enough to think clearly, prioritize what matters, and protect your mental space, you produce better work in less time, and with far greater satisfaction. So the importance of productivity today lies in learning to measure success differently, not by how much you do, but by how effectively and intentionally you do it. Why mental fitness and mindset are important as tools. No app, planner, or system can outperform a healthy mind. That's why mental fitness, your ability to manage thoughts, emotions, and focus, is at the core of true productivity. A strong mindset helps you to stay calm under pressure, recover quickly from setbacks, focus on priorities instead of distractions, maintain motivation even when challenges arise. Tools like time blocking, task apps, or project software are valuable, but they're only as effective as the mindset behind them. If your inner dialogue is filled with doubt, guilt, or self-criticism, even the best productivity tools won't create lasting results. Cultivating mental fitness means developing self-awareness and compassion. It's about replacing "I'm not doing enough" with "I'm making steady progress." When you approach work with that mindset, productivity becomes an empowering habit rather than a punishing pursuit. How focusing on productivity creates more freedom, not less. Ironically, many people resist productivity systems because they fear being boxed in. But done right, productivity gives you freedom, not restriction. When you know what's important, you can say no to what's not. When your time is structured with purpose, you actually gain more space for rest, creativity, and personal growth. Consider this. A freelancer who plans deep work sessions in the morning can enjoy guilt-free afternoons. A team that sets clear weekly goals spends less time in meetings and more time innovating. A parent who uses simple routines gains extra time for family and self-care. This is the new face of productivity in business and everyday life. It's not about squeezing more hours from your day, but about designing days that bring out your best. The most successful people and organizations know this truth. Discipline creates freedom. By investing in focus, boundaries, and better habits, you gain more control over how you spend your time, and ultimately, your life. Productivity as a force for positive change. On a global scale, the importance of productivity today goes beyond personal success. It fuels economic stability, innovation, and even social progress. When individuals and teams work efficiently and with purpose, they create ripple effects, more creativity, stronger relationships, and a higher quality of life. But productivity must evolve with the world. It's not about pushing harder, it's about working consciously. The future belongs to those who combine human potential with the right mindset and tools. Those who understand that balance, focus, and well-being are the true drivers of long-term growth. So what do you think? Why productivity matters more than ever is simple. It's the bridge between potential and progress. In a world full of distractions, clarity is power. In a culture obsessed with speed, mindfulness is the edge. True productivity is no longer about getting everything done. It's about getting the right things done for the right reasons in a way that enhances your well-being rather than depletes it. When you master that, you don't just work better, you live better. If this inspires you to rethink what productivity means, start from the beginning of this series with what productivity really means and why most people get it wrong. There is a link on the main blog. Or you can explore how I can help you apply these principles in your own life and business. You can message me here, connect on any of my social medias, or book a free discovery call on the website. To your continued success, Jaiye. Rethink your perspective.